there, Solar TV, brought to you by Solar Wolf Energy. We're going to talk today about, do I need a battery? I'm buying a solar system from some company. They're trying to sell me a battery. Do I need it? Let's get right to it. No, you don't need a battery. You do need a solar system. You do, right? You want to leave the earth in a better condition than you found it. You need a solar system because your electrical bill is going to go up probably every year. The probability is about 3 to 4%, 5% every year forever. The more people that go solar, the faster your electric bill will probably go up, right? So, do I need a battery? No, you don't. You don't need a battery. You do need a solar array. A properly sized solar system will or should take care of all of your needs, with a few exceptions. If you have peak hour usage, off-peak hour, things like that, if you get charged for, if you have a co-op or municipal electric department, some of them will not credit you back any overages, things like that. That's a different criteria altogether. So, case by incidence, on average, no, you don't. Most people will never need a battery. Now, the people that do get batteries, you're going to have your, the end of the world preppers, so the government's going to take over kind of things, right? That stuff. End of days, apocalyptical stuff. If you lose power frequently, it's a good idea. People will ask, well, what about a generator? Yeah, it's an alternative, right? So we have some people who don't want the battery. They think the technology isn't good enough. They want to go with a generator because they can see it, hear it, feel it, touch it, smell it, that it's working. With a battery, keep in mind, it's essentially a generator that never needs servicing. It doesn't make any noise, and it doesn't require any fuel. There's no moving parts, so there's less to break. So there's some major benefits to a battery if you go that route. You don't need it. You don't need a battery. So if you have a solar company that's saying, no, you need this, and you have to have a battery, there's some solar companies out there selling solar shingles. They require you to have a battery because they're highly inefficient systems altogether. So if you just went with the solar panel, solar modules on your roof, you're probably more than likely, for the lion's share of our viewers, you don't need a battery. So something to think about. Let me leave you with this on the battery side. If you're still meeting with solar companies, I'm thinking that I kind of want to do the battery just in case, right? It's nice to have that off-grid capability. I lose power. I live in a climate area where, we have ice storms, whatever, and I might lose power. I understand that. Something to think about with that is you get the 30% federal tax credit. Those work for batteries. Batteries, year over year, have been coming down between 30 to 50%. Year over year, getting cheaper and cheaper every year. So if the ITC is in full effect until December 31st, until 2019, why wouldn't you wait another year or two to get it, right? If they're going to be cheaper and you can still get the 30% on that, well, then you're just going to save more money. And let's be honest, the technology is getting better every year. It's getting a little bit better, a little bit better. It's kind of like laptop computers and things like that. Remember how they were getting better? And the old saying was, as soon as you bought a laptop, by the time you got it home, it was already obsolete. Batteries aren't that quite quick, but the fact is they are year over year getting better. So by not purchasing a battery today, waiting until the end of 2018 or even 2019, if you can find an installer that at that point won't be bombarded with a schedule trying to get them all in, because I think there's going to be a lot of bottlenecking toward the end of 2019 for that very reason. But if you can reserve a spot now and say, look, I'd like to be on that list in 2019, give a slight deposit to some installer and say, I'd like to make sure I'm on that list. Can we do that? Then that's a viable option. You're probably going to get a much better battery, and you're going to get it for a much better price. So, food for thought. So thanks for watching the episode of Solar TV, brought to you by all of us here at Solar Wolf Energy. Thank you.